This is a pigeon. You have ignored it your entire life. That was a mistake. The pigeon you just walked past without looking at is a direct descendant of the dinosaurs that ruled this planet for 165 million years. Not distantly related, not kind of similar, a direct unbroken line. The dinosaurs didn't go extinct. They got smaller, they grew feathers, and then one of them landed on your windowsill this morning and you shooed it away. Let's back up. 66 million years ago, a rock the size of a small city hit the Earth at 70,000 kilometers per hour. The impact released more energy than 1 billion nuclear weapons simultaneously. The sky went dark, the temperature dropped, everything larger than a cat died, almost everything. A small group of feathered dinosaurs survived. They were fast, they were adaptable, they could fly, and over the next 66 million years they diversified into every environment on Earth. From the Arctic to the tropics, from the open ocean to the highest mountain peaks. Today there are 18,000 species of them. We call them birds, but they are dinosaurs, every single one of them. The sparrow on your garden fence, the eagle over the valley, the penguin that cannot fly and has essentially given up, the flamingo that is inexplicably pink, all of them. Dinosaurs. Your chicken nugget is a dinosaur. Let that settle. Now here is where birds stop being charming and start being genuinely extraordinary. The Arctic tern is a small seabird about the size of a pigeon. Every year it migrates from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back. That is a round trip of approximately 90,000 kilometers every year, without fail. Over its lifetime, typically around 30 years, the Arctic tern travels the equivalent of 3 trips to the moon and back. It does this using a magnetic compass built into its beak. It navigates by sensing the Earth's magnetic field directly. It knows where it is on the planet at all times, with a precision that makes GPS look approximate. We built GPS in 1973. The Arctic tern has had its version since before humans existed. Now let's talk about crows. Crows recognize individual human faces, not human shapes. Individual faces. They remember specific people who have wronged them. They hold grudges. They pass information about dangerous humans to their offspring. Their children learn which specific humans to avoid before those humans have done anything to them. Crows have been documented leaving gifts for humans who feed them regularly. Small objects, shiny things, buttons, pieces of glass, deliberately placed where the human will find them. Whether this is intentional gifting or something else is still debated. The debate is between scientists. The crows have already decided. In laboratory settings, crows have solved 8-step sequential puzzles using a tool retrieved from one box to unlock a second box, to retrieve a second tool to unlock a third box to access food. 8 sequential steps, planned in advance, without trial and error. The crow looked at the puzzle, worked out the solution, then executed it. Some primates can't do this. Now let's talk about what birds actually are at a molecular level. Birds are warm-blooded, so are mammals. But birds evolved warm-bloodedness independently, a separate evolutionary solution to the same problem, arrived at from a completely different starting point. Their lungs work differently to every other animal on Earth. Air flows through a bird's lung in one direction only, in through the back, out through the front, creating a continuous flow of fresh oxygen with no mixing of fresh and used air. It is the most efficient respiratory system ever evolved. At altitude, where oxygen thins, a bar-headed goose flies over the Himalayas, over, not around, not through the mountain passes, over the top, at 9,000 meters, where the air is so thin that a human would lose consciousness within minutes. The goose finds this unremarkable. And here is the final thing. Birds sing. Not just to attract mates or defend territory, though they do that too. Birds have been documented singing in contexts with no obvious evolutionary purpose. Alone, at dawn, in situations where no other bird could hear them. Some scientists have called this play. Some have called it something else. The something else word is joy, a dinosaur, sitting in a tree, at dawn, singing because it feels like it. 66 million years after the rock hit, still here, still singing.